have a couple questions, and my first question is, how did you come up with this? Like, what inspired your build of this?
Well, I had shoulder injuries. I had a shoulder surgery, and I re-injured it. I had to get away from barbell pressing. With the fixed hand grip, it was really horrible for my shoulder, so I had to gravitate to dumbbells. But I never really could challenge myself with dumbbells because of that first move of trying to get into position with the dumbbells,
yeah, like
heavy dumbbell.
The kick up.
It's high risk to injure my shoulder. It's very uncomfortable. And then how do you get out of it? Well, 30 years ago, I used to do that gymnastic, dismount, if you will, and I bring it down on my knees. Yeah, I look great 99% of the time. There was one time, and it's the last time I ever did it, I wasn't able to turn the dumbbell so it would land properly on my thigh. It came crushing down on my knee. So I wasn't able to do it that anymore. So it inspired me to build this dumbbell power rack. So I got a nice launch. I'm already in a strong position at the start. And then upon failure, I can just let it rest upon these swing arms.
Yeah.
And then you swing over as I demonstrated earlier, and you declamp the dumbbell here. It's a much safer, cleaner way of doing dumbbell pressing. And as far as who would benefit from using this, well, somebody like myself who had shoulder injuries, somebody who spends a lot of money on heavy dumbbells and doesn't want them destroyed by dropping them, breaking.
Yeah, a lot of people drop dumbbells, it dents the floor, it breaks the dumbbells.
So there's no age group there. It's just if you pony up the money, you want to make sure you preserve that investment, right?
Yeah.
So this will do that. You can train alone doing this.
Yes, that's it's like a squat safety bar. It's an upper body safety bar. Yeah.
You don't need a partner on either side to hit you those 125-pound dumbbells.
That's smart. Yeah.
You can train alone. You challenge yourself. You work to failure. All your physical and mental focus goes into the exercise.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about
conventionally the way we do it. There's a lot of mental focus and energy just kind of getting into position like this.
Yeah, just like, all right, I got to kick it up. Yeah.
You exhausted some of the gas in your tank.
Yeah,
You're not going to get maximum effort.
No.
You're not.
And this is a great design too, so you can do unilateral stuff, right? So that you don't have to worry about like kicking up one side.
That's the 6 degrees of freedom of the dumbbell.
Yes, the 6,
As opposed to the barbell. The dumbbell, you can do this, you can't do that.
No, the dumbbell has so much more degrees of freedom.
Yeah,
that's an awesome design.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like this is the safety arm of squats where it for upper body, where it just provides that bit of safety and just functionality that we've been missing in the strength and conditioning world.
Yeah. If you just think of it as you get the same benefits from this as you do from a barbell power rack.
And dumbbell training is by far like a very lucrative form of exercise. Like there's just so many things you can do with a dumbbell. Like you said, you can't do
because you can get your arms articulated in a position where it's safe for you individually, depending on what your history is.
Exactly. Yes, your biomechanical design.
Unique.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do the ideal technique. Sometimes we get to do a little workaround.
Yeah, and like you said, with shoulder injury and stuff, this is
absolutely.
This is phenomenal.
And I'm able to make gains. Whereas before it's like, do I risk it? Don't I? So I was timid because I didn't want to get injured again. Now I feel safe doing this. If I feel a little twinge, I bail, and I'm safe. I don't drop it. I don't injure myself. I mean, and I train alone, and to me, it should be in the marketplace.
I feel like this is something that my dad could benefit from. The older population trains by himself in the basement. Like this would be something that he can still lift heavy on and be safe and still make those gains.
Of course, at any age.
Yeah, exactly, at any age. Like this is phenomenal. Right? Freedom 6 dumbbell system. Like this is amazing. Where can people find you, or like how can I send them to like get more information? Is there?
They can find me on currently just Gmail.
Okay.
It's MichaelVcreate.
Okay.
No S at the end. MichaelVcreate.
All right, I'll definitely check out the description. I'll have a link to his email in the description.
So here you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
A few cards.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, great being here.
Taking me out. I'm Michael V. with the Freedom 6 dumbbell system, the world's first dumbbell power rack, and I'm going to demonstrate the Freedom 6 right now. We have our weights set up on the liftoff. We got our clamps, now tethering to catch the weights, but when we exhausted ourselves and we can't get the weight back to the liftoff, we just allow it to come to rest at the bottom. And I'll show that right now. So you work to failure and you can't muscle it up, so you just let it come to the bottom. Get yourself up. And then you release the pop pin here. Bring it over. Grab the dumbbell. Put it on the tray. Declamp. Same on this side. And that's it. I never bend over at home picking up dumbbells. I walk them from the rack to the power rack.